Alright guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, we're back like we never left. Yes guys, I mean it's been a couple of very emotional weeks. There's a whole lot that has gone down the drain. I mean a lot of things, a lot of water don't pass under the rock bottom. I mean under the bridge. I mean how they take all that. I mean yes, the EndSARS movement started peacefully early in October, and of course it's quite peaceful. October 5th, and then October 12th, the whole movement got really tensed up. Protests in different parts of the country, and of course 8 days after October 20th, there was some sort of like an anticlimax with the Lekki massacre. The army going to the scene of one of the protest ground, one of the major protest grounds in Nigeria, in Lagos as well, the Lekki toll gate, and of course open fire on peaceful protesters. And it was really bad. It was a sad day for Nigeria, sad day for the world as well. EndSARS protesters, eventually the whole movement getting called off, at least for the moment. You get, of course, online petitions are ongoing. A lot of other people in other countries have still been going out. They're still going out in India, in Berlin, in London as well. People have been going out. So EndSARS is still a movement, even if in Nigeria it has been brought to a halt right now due to the government. Of course, we as youths will never give up in our quest for a better Nigeria.
We will never stop.
Yes, and one of those people who have really done quite a whole lot in terms of the movement is none other than Davido. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Davido, when this whole thing started, tweeted about it. Went to Abuja for it. Met the IG of police. Met the Speaker of the House of Reps.
Met a lot of people.
Met a couple of other people as well. Did some Zoom conference videos and everything. And ever since then, the video came back to Lagos, but it seems nothing has changed. And that actually prompted Davido to be seeing a whole lot on social media. One of them was the Osun State killing of 2 people. Davido really came at the governor and said a whole lot of things.
He has an affiliation with Osun State.
With Osun State, his uncle lost at the general, governorship elections.
It was a good time for him to really say his mind.
Really
say his mind on how the thing is going.
Now, Davido has been very pivotal in this whole movement alongside a couple of other Nigerian celebrities. Now, for Davido, EndSARS is a sprint, is a marathon, not a sprint. It is still going to go on, but for now, everyone has gone back to business.
But I don't think Davido has gone really back to business.
Now, looking at EndSARS and Davido, what next would you say should be, for OBO the baddest?
Well, we know he has an album which is coming very soon.
But already there's a date already for that.
At this point, the way he's moving with it doesn't seem like he's even ready to start pushing the album yet. The whole protest and everything about the political thing that's going on, the bad government, for him, it is a personal something. It is not just a collective thing for him. For him, it is very personal because his family, he has family members who are also involved into politics. And looking at how it has been going, it looks as if he himself might, get into politics. A lot of people have been predicting that as well. So for him, it is very personal. So it is most likely that he continues for a long time. Even after he drops his album, I'm sure he's going to his eye will be on every political tweet to make sure that whatever they say, he's there to know if it is correct or incorrect. And recently he posted a petition on Twitter against INEC. So he's trying to make everyone come out, make everyone get their PVC, because 2023 election is for the youths, according to how the way it is going right now, because our elders have failed us. According to what WIZKID also said, they said they are incompetent. So for him, I think what next for him is, I just think maybe he should a little bit just slow down a bit because of his album. Because of course it is not just about the political people. This time you have to also look at your fans, look at the people, look at your own career as well. So I think he should just slow down a bit and try to push his album.
So you saying Davido should leave the EndSARS movement for a bit and go back to the music?
Not completely leave, but it should slow down. I mean, my post notification for the video is on.
Okay.
And like almost every hour, there's always a notification that the video has tweeted. And when you check, it is about the whole thing. So I just think you should just reduce the way it counters people on political issues at this point.
Okay, now looking at the timeline of events, for Davido, we can say that it's been quite a, very busy 2 weeks for him.
For him, very busy.
From going to Abuja to meeting the IGP to meeting the Speaker of House of Reps, coming back to Lagos, tweeting about Sanwo Olu, tweeting about the Lekki massacre, tweeting about the whole INEC thing, tweeting about how he's been doing a whole lot. Now, what exactly does this whole couple of events have in terms of impact on his music and on his on how his outlook towards life and towards the music? Does this change Davido's kind of music?
No, I don't think he's going to change Davido's kind of music. He just would, of course, get a lot of his fans to trust him more, because for them to see someone they look up to coming out this hard for them, it is going to mean a lot to a lot of his fans. So looking at Davido as your role model, and this guy, despite the fact that he has an album at hand, his child's birthday came up. He didn't do so much. The video, a normal video without this whole thing, you should know how the his birthday, first birthday will be. You understand? But he didn't do so much. So which means he has really paid attention to a lot of his fans, which means for him it is going to help him get more loyal fans. But then I don't think it's going to affect the kind of music he's going to sing.
Was that the strategy for him? To get more loyal fans?
I don't know. But I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Would Davido do well being a freedom fighter kind of person? Would he do well singing freedom kind of music?
I don't think, nah. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because how does he want to shoot his videos? How? No, it won't work. It won't work. I don't think so. You should just do. You should do his thing. You should be the flashy guy, spraying the money. I don't know. You shouldn't. Nah. How does he want to do it?
Okay, looking at the whole EndSARS protest and everything, a lot of people have come up with different songs. Ola Deeps. There's been WIZKID. Even Burna Boy spoke about the Lekki massacre.
There is Dremo.
Yes, Dremo is also his guy as well. Yes. In the midst of the whole thing, you get Peruzzi chased robbers on Telegram and became the new IGP on Twitter. Became the new IG of police.
It was very serious. I was just laughing.
So, a whole lot of things have happened in this whole thing. But did you ever expect an EndSARS song from Davido?
Well, there was the remix of Barawu with the Ajabo Hustlers.
Yes, that's
for me.
True.
I think that's enough.
Okay.
He doesn't have to release his own personal song for it.
EndSARS.
So, doing that one, we talked about this. Going to do the remix, it was a very great movement for him. So for me, I think that's just enough for. You should just push that song a little bit more, and he doesn't have to sing an EndSARS song himself.
Okay. Now, when Davido dropped Fem, he went to Beat FM and said, "Oh guys, I have 16 new songs. Just one out already, which is Fem. 16 banging." Now, Davido is a very impulsive person. He does things on impulse. You could decide to say, you know what, I'm removing this song and I'm putting one more song and everything. I'm scrapping this song, I'm putting this guy on my song, I'm putting this song. Like, he does a whole lot of things on impulse.
He's his own manager.
So, Davido has 17 songs on the album, dropping 3rd of December 2020, the A Better Time album. Now, do you think, would it be right for Davido to remove one song and put an EndSARS or a freedom conscious kind of song in the album? Do you think he's going to do that?
No, I don't think so. For me, what I would say is best for him is he could have a bonus track.
Okay.
And maybe get an EndSARS song. If he eventually does an EndSARS, it will just be a bonus track. It won't be among the tracks of the album. No, I don't think Davido is going to because the song, I mean, the album is a better time. There's no better time with an EndSARS song, so it just have to be a bonus track.
Yeah, he could do a song actually, talking about maybe a prayer for Nigeria or something.
It should just be a bonus track, to be
honest.
So
now 2023 is just about 3 years, away, less than 3 years, the election less than 3 years away. A lot of guys have been saying, oh, Buhari should leave, Sanwo Olu should leave, Tinubu should leave. A lot of people, even Davido himself, has been saying that people who are old in the system should leave and create space for younger guys.
Yeah.
What should Davido do? What year should Davido go into politics? I mean, for now, we still see him as OBO, the baddest, the artist.
We know Davido is, I would say, has
one legend.
Yeah, has some of his clothes is inside politics. So, but then I don't know if I want him to fully move into politics, because it will look as if he's following up with his uncles and all of that. So he won't, and for me, I think it's not going to help his career as much as it would, because he won't pay so much attention to singing the kind of songs that his fans followed him for. So it will change the whole narrative for him. So I don't want him to go fully into politics, at least not yet. Maybe when he decides to pull off, drop the mic,
yeah,
like
off your mic,
like Banky.
Yeah.
So until that particular point, but if maybe it could just be part of his strategies, trying to build up a fan base that is going to, by the time he wants to drop mic, he has a lot of people following him, and once he goes to politics, people there for my back. So it might just be part of his strategy, but I don't know. But I don't think you should go into it now. Okay.
Now, looking at what you said about OBO, the fans dropping the mic and everything, if just some in one of the previous shows actually said that WIZKID should go for president and he's going to win.
I'm sure that was a joke.
So now looking at Davido going for the presidency.
Well, he can't go for the president yet.
Why not?
He's not 45. I mean, according to the constitution, you have to be 45 and above for you to go for president.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so for that, president part is out.
Okay.
So for WIZKID as well, is out.
Okay.
So we just have to, like I said, wait for the time where he feels like, okay, music is, we've done music, we've seen it all. It's time to move to a greater thing. That's when I think he should.
Okay, so I had this discussion with Ife as well as regards what next for Davido after the whole EndSARS protest and all of those things. Now, in this whole chaos, in this thing, there was that word that has been going on about. In fact, two words that has been going on about. There's palliatives and there's a warehouse. Anywhere you see warehouse,
you go see palliatives.
You see palliatives.
If you see palliatives, you
see warehouse.
Where are these warehouse coming out from?
Where are the palliatives coming out from?
How do you?
Now, even Davido himself has tweeted about the whole warehouse and palliatives. A politician was shameless enough to talk about the fact that palliatives, were to be distributed on his birthday. Palliatives of the government of COVID-19 palliatives
to be distributed
on his birthday.
It was, I mean, seeing that tweet, it was a disgrace for me to say, like, how? Yeah. Like, okay, is it your birthday gift to the, is it your birthday gift to the as in
souvenirs
to the country?
Yes, souvenirs.
Like how?
Now, Davido has said about that. Now we know that a lot of suffering, is happening in the land. You could see from the video, the Jaws video. The Jaws video was more like a
revealing video to
a revealing. It was like a carnival. People were like ants in that video. Now, a lot of fans would expect that Davido would take steps to alleviate poverty in a way. Now, in that regards, what do you think Davido should do?
Well, the way because I follow a lot of people, so I know the Nigerian artists are, for me, I would say this right now, they are not doing enough to try and eradicate poverty in the country.
Okay.
Now, this is because, now if you go to the international space, almost all of your big artists have a foundation for poverty alleviation. A lot of all this begotten. Sometimes they can host a show and say this show, all the money that is making from it, here you get goes to. So, but we do not have that in a lot of Nigerian artists do that. So, which is what I'm going to suggest, that it should,
for Davido.
Yes, it should get a foundation where he,
maybe an OBO foundation.
Yeah, regularly goes to different places and try to empower people, bring people.
And he has a lot of sponsors and partners,
of course. He has everything he needs to actually get that done. So, and not just Davido, to be very honest, a lot of other artists out there should lend their hand.
Agreed.
It's just something I think we should start doing in Nigerian space. To be very honest.
Finally, do you think that with the whole EndSARS protesting going on in other countries where Davido also has fans, in there, other states as well, apart from Lagos, some protests are still going on as well. Davido has fans over there as well. If this should persist, and if Lagos is the only one that does not have protests, and this persists, till the end of till December, should Davido still drop the album? Considering fans all over the world.
Man, that's that's a huge one. But I mean, I'm going to say that because most of his Nigerian fans are in Lagos.
Okay.
I'm not,
even though I don't agree with that.
I mean, not completely. Okay. But I'm just saying, if you want to look at numbers a little bit, you say most of his Nigerian fans are from Lagos. Okay. We have more of the population, so.
Or Niger-based fans.
Niger-based fans. Let's say that way. Okay. There are more of the Lagos people. So I think, I hope and pray that the protests in other states do not continue to the period of his album.
But we need justice. So why should it not continue?
We do need that. Now, I'm not saying it should stop because it should stop. I'm saying it should stop because something has been done.
Well, nothing has been done.
We hope something gets done before then. To be very honest, I still really want something, because we can't continue like this. Protests can't continue forever. So something has to be done for it to stop. Yeah. So I pray it stops before that period that he drops his album.
And then you think he should drop in December?
His album. I think so.
Okay.
We see, despite the fact that we all sick for EndSARS and everything, when it's December we go see party. Boys go sing out. So we need those new songs to enjoy the party.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much. It's been Gospel Reactions. I mean, there's been we can talk from now till tomorrow. Davido's involvement in this, WIZKID as well has been involved. A lot. Shout out to everybody who has tweeted, participated, gone on the streets, donated,
who has been endangered,
who's done a whole lot. Shout out to everybody. All Nigerian youth, you guys are the real MVPs, and to our older generations, you guys have also done your bit. Of course, we want to say thank you to you guys as well. Guys, thank you to all the media houses that have done justice.
That have come out to...
that have been very unbiased in this whole thing. Shout out to every one of you. Arise TV, you guys are, are the realest heroes.
You are real people. Like those guys.
That's Mr. Tokumbo.
Man.
Has been well done. We thank every one of you guys. What do you think Davido should do after this whole thing, which is seeming to, go down a bit? What next for Davido? What next for OBO himself? Should he go fully into politics? Or should he drop the album now? Should he set up the foundation now? What exactly should Davido do at this point? I mean, we put ourselves, in the position of advisors to Davido. So what should Davido do? If you have to advise Davido on what he should do, what next step he should take, what should be the next line of action, what exactly should he do? Let us know in the comment section. Of course, we're right there to reply to every one of you. We love you, and we'll see you on the next one. It will be right here. Has been super amazing. We'll see you guys. Please continue to stay safe, and God bless.